Hi, everybody. I'm Coach Doug O. I am going to do a lunch and learn for you today on movement. Now, when it comes to movement, everybody, the most important thing right now, all right, is to do what you can and not what you can't. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to challenge you to say enough is enough. Let's get out and start moving, okay? Let's get off our tushy bottoms because it could save your life. I bet right now, while you're, watching this video, you're probably sitting at your desk, sitting in a coffee shop, lounging on the couch or your sofa, okay, after a long day, propped up in bed potentially with your iPad. But either way, wherever you are, it's probably safe to say you're sitting on your butt right now as we're watching this video. And I don't blame you. Sitting has become so ingrained in our culture that most of us, including myself, spend more time sitting in a chair every single day than we do sleeping. That's a lot. It is a lot. Okay? Our goal is to be sleeping about 7 to 8 hours a day. If you think about it, we're sitting about 7 to 8 hours a day, if not more. If this sounds like you, ladies and gentlemen, you're certainly not alone. After all, chairs are everywhere, from the seats in our car, to the office, to the restaurants that we go to, at our homes. Sitting seems like the most natural thing in the world to do right now. However, what if sitting was actually worse for you than you realized? What if sitting all day resulted in far more health issues than you could possibly imagine? What if sitting was actually potentially killing you? Pretty strong words, right? Well, that is possibility, folks. This is a possibility if we're sitting too much. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of scary that I'm, saying it could possibly kill you, but it can. And ladies and gentlemen, it is happening. Okay? So this is why we need to get up and say enough is enough. Start moving. Start off slow. If you need help, I can help you. Once again, I'm your coach, Doug O. Okay? And I'm here to assist. Reach out to me, give me a call, give me an email. I want to help you move because it can help save your life. All right. Why am I doing this lunch and learn? Because these are the problems associated with sitting too long. Okay? In regards to sitting too long, all right, we are starting actually to weaken the muscles of our joints, in your feet, in your ankles, okay? And those do all the stabilization work for you. When your muscles grow weak, complacent, and bored because they have nothing to do, that is a recipe for injury or disaster. Ladies and gentlemen, we warm up before we exercise because we don't want to pull a hammy, right? Well, if we sit too long, we might potentially pull a hammy. All right? All right, thanks. Everybody, for listening today. Now that I got your attention, not only can the feet and the ankles go wrong, but also your hips, groin muscles, and legs can also give out on you. Ladies and gentlemen, when you sit down, your hip flexors, the muscles that do the work for your movements between your pelvis and your thigh bones, that crease between your thigh and your groin, they get tightened and shortened. Meanwhile, your hamstrings and glutes, your tushy bottom, get all stretched out. Now, obviously, your muscles get stretched out and contracted as part of your life. It's these actions that allow us to do fantastic things like move. However, the problems arise when we keep these muscles in non-standard state, sitting, for hours upon hours at a time. I want you to think of your muscles as a glorified rubber band, folks. All right? They can stretch, and they can also contract when you pull them. Now, take a rubber band and wrap it around a basketball, or visualize it, stretching it to the limits for a few weeks. When you come back and take that rubber band off the ball, it will have almost no elasticity, and it won't be able to return to its normal shape, or it'll just snap. Ouch. If you've ever tried to do a heavy leg workout, or just a leg workout for that matter, after a day filled with hours of sitting, when you know what I'm talking about then. You'll feel like an old man or an old woman with the flexibility of a steel girder. It ain't gonna move. And that's just for our hips. So what we need to do, folks, is we need to move around, okay, when we're sitting too long so we can prevent these types of injuries. All right? We don't want to have those rubber bands snap on us, aka our muscles. All right? So those are just some issues in regards to our body, in regards to what we're feeling. Now, what are some health issues also associated with sitting? Well, on top of those issues with flexibility, we also can have issues like type 2 diabetes. We can also have the issue of increased blood pressure. We also run the risk, obviously, of death from heart disease. I don't want to scare you, but yes, it is possible. A couple different studies. A study found out that men who sit for more than 6 hours of leisure time each day had a 20% higher mortality rate than those who sat for 3 hours or less. That's 20% just based off of 3 hours, okay, or less. Another study showed that men who sat for 23 hours or more each week had a 64% greater chance of passing away from heart disease than those who sat for 11 hours per week or less. I want you to think of yourself each day, and I want you to think of how many hours you currently sit. And I want you to understand, I don't want you to be part of this study. I want you to move. When you're at your desk, get up, move around, all right? Set alarms on your phones, set alarms on your Outlook calendars, whatever you have, okay? Write on a piece of paper, say you're gonna get up every hour and just move around for a minute or two, okay? But get up and do something. Enough is enough. We gotta start changing our habits, okay? In order for us to start living longer, okay? All right, with that being said, we can do this, all right? Sitting is not good for you, everybody, okay? So let's do a quick recap, all right? We gotta move, otherwise it's gonna mess up your mobility and your flexibility. It's going to lead to weight gain. It's going to weaken your muscles. It's gonna screw up your posture. It's gonna lead to tremendous amounts of other health problems, and it can actually potentially hurt you, kill you, okay? Now let's see if we can fix this problem. All right, so what can we do to fix the problem? Well, number one, we can get up, we can move around. So we can stand up, we can sit down. We can do it again. We can stand up and we can sit down. We can do some arm circles, okay? This is still moving, folks. We don't have to move our legs all the time. What we can do is we can do some other things, okay? We can bring our arms in, okay? We can do some presses up, all right? We can actually stand on one leg, bring one leg up, we can balance. Ladies and gentlemen, do the little things. Do the little things. I understand sometimes we just want to get things done so we can go on to another project. However, I want you to understand, I want you to keep moving, okay? I want you to move for you. I want you to move for your health. I want you to be able to make this a habit. Other things that you can look for, all right? See if you can stand at your desk. See if you can adjust the settings, okay? Put some stuff, like some books on your desk and see if you can stand. Or get a standing desk. Ask your employer to see if that is acceptable for you, all right? That might be your best option. Standing helps, okay? Get creative, folks, but I want you to move, all right? Other things that you can do, all right? You can ask a coworker to go for a walk with you on a lunch break. You can ask a coworker, okay, potentially, if it's possible, to do an exercise class with you. I have a bunch of videos on YouTube. I have 5-minute workouts. I gotta take 5 stretch break. You can Google things, okay? The other thing that you can do, and I highly recommend this one, after your workday is done, You just want to go home and sit because you feel exhausted. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been there. I've done that. I understand what you're talking about. However, when you sit, you're done. Earlier I said, enough is enough. Plan a workout when you're done with work. Whether it's for 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. And yes, I can speak from experience. Doing something after your shift will help you with those issues we said before in regards to mobility, muscle soreness, prevent injuries, okay, and also prevent heart disease. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to move. We got to keep things going in the right direction, okay? The most important thing is you have to plan it. You have to move. I hear you. Life is hard. We have a lot of stress in the world, but this is also a great outlet for you, when you are stressed to feel better about yourself because you're doing something positive for your mind and for your body. First and foremost, I don't want you to quit your job. By saying like, oh, it's I can't get up, I have to sit, But what I want to do is I want to challenge you, okay, to get up and move. All right? Whether it's 60 minutes, whether it's 30 minutes, set a time on your computer, set a time on your phone, but get up, go for a walk, go to the water fountain, go to the printer, go to the bathroom, say hi to a friend, okay? Go walk outside to see if it's raining, to see if the sun's out. Just be more active, all right? Train to improve your weak parts, okay? Once again, we can do squats, we can stand up, we can do some straight-legged deadlifts, we can do, straight-legged deadlifts, regular deadlifts, we can do outer thigh leg lifts. All these types of things can kind of help with our body and getting them moving. All right? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I really, really, really want to say, push yourselves to set something up. Take your pets for a walk. Walk with a family member. Walk with a coworker. Walk by yourself. Put on your headphones. Get out and go. The weather, should not be a distractor to you. If it's minus 20 below zero, guess what? Just walk up and down the stairs in the house then. Or go from one side of the room of the house to the other. Get creative, okay? Don't work out because you think you need to. Do it because your body deserves the love and the respect and the healthy attention. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand you can do this. You are the ones that have to self-motivate. I can help assist. I can tell you to go for a walk. I can tell you to plan it. I can tell you to do this. I can tell you that. But right now, the only thing I can say is enough is enough. Plan it, do it. When you start off slow. Make it realistic. Is it realistic to go walk for 5 miles your first time out? Probably not. Tell yourself, I am just going to walk for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And once you're out, you might go longer. Okay? Do things you like. So that might be playing a game. That might be, doing some things like tennis or pickleball or kickball or going for walks, going for bike rides, doing a class. Do things you like so you can actually stick with it. Goal setting. Set a goal. How many times do you want to start off walking or move or do anything or stand up at your desk or walk to the water cooler? Write it down, cross it off. It's a sense of accomplishment. Sign up for things. Sign up for a 5K walk. Sign up for a 2K walk. 10K. You never know how far you can actually go unless you try. Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you, I want you to understand Moving is going to help your body. It's going to make you feel better mentally and physically. You're going to have less injuries. And you are going to be the most amazing you, the new you. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your time. I thank you for your effort. If you need help, I'm Coach Doug O. I'm here to assist. All you have to do is reach out. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. And just remember, do what you can and not what you can't. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Hey, I'll see you out there.